When we picture a forest, we often imagine a place of profound stillness, ancient trees, quiet air, a sense of peace. The forest seems timeless, a sanctuary untouched by the rush of the outside world. It's easy to think of it as a place where time slows down, where every sound is hushed and every movement is gentle. But beneath this tranquility, the forest is alive with hidden activity. Every inch teems with life. Tiny insects scurrying under leaves, birds darting between branches, and the constant, almost imperceptible growth of plants and fungi. It's not just a collection of trees, but a dynamic, interconnected system, a living organism. Each tree, shrub, and blade of grass is linked in a web of relationships, communicating and sharing resources in ways we are only beginning to understand. Every tree, from the tallest to the smallest, is part of a vast network working together to shape their environment. Their roots intertwine beneath the soil, exchanging nutrients and information, while their branches reach skyward, forming a protective canopy. The forest draws water from the earth and releases it into the air, creating its own unique climate. Through a process called transpiration, trees send moisture skyward, filling the air with invisible vapor that cools and nourishes the ecosystem. This is not a passive landscape. It's an architect of its own weather. The forest's actions influence rainfall, humidity, and even the temperature, shaping the environment for countless species. The idea that a forest can create its own wind may sound like fantasy, but it's a reality of nature. The movement of air through the trees is a direct result of the forest's own processes, not just outside forces. Forests harness sunlight and water to set the air in motion, generating breezes essential for their survival. These gentle winds help spread seeds, cool the forest floor, and carry vital moisture through the air. Understanding this process reveals how deeply interconnected all elements of an ecosystem are. Water, air, sunlight, and life itself are woven together in a delicate balance. Trees, water, air, and sunlight perform a complex dance, each influencing the others. The forest is a symphony of interactions, where every part plays a crucial role in sustaining the whole. By exploring how forests generate their own air currents, we see them as vital, active systems. They are not just passive backdrops, but living engines that help regulate our planet's climate. They're not just beautiful places, but crucial players in maintaining Earth's balance. Without forests, the world's climate, water cycles, and even the air we breathe would be dramatically different. The forest is, in every sense, alive and breathing. Its rhythms pulse through the land, shaping the world in ways both subtle and profound. Its subtle movements shape the world around it. The gentle sway of branches, the shifting patterns of light and shadow, all contribute to the forest's living presence. Let's look closer at how this living system creates its own gentle winds and discover the remarkable ways forests breathe life into our planet. The secret to the forest's wind begins with transpiration, a quiet, invisible process on every leaf. This process is happening all around us every moment, yet it's so subtle that we rarely notice it. But without it, the forest would be a very different place. Trees breathe out water vapor through tiny pores, releasing hundreds of liters daily. Each leaf acts like a miniature pump, drawing water up from the roots and sending it out into the air. This constant flow is essential for the tree's health and for the entire ecosystem. Multiply that by millions of trees, and the forest becomes a giant natural humidifier. The air above the canopy is transformed, saturated with moisture that rises invisibly into the sky. This release of vapor cools the air, much like sweat cools our skin. The forest, in effect, sweats for the entire landscape, creating a cool, moist microclimate beneath its leafy roof. The air above the canopy becomes cooler and more humid than the surrounding landscape. This difference is so pronounced that you can often see mist or fog lingering above the trees in the early morning. On a hot day, stepping into a forest feels instantly refreshing. This is transpiration at work. The temperature can drop by several degrees, offering a natural escape from the heat. The collective effort of the trees creates a vast zone of coolness, an oasis in the landscape. Forests stand out as islands of comfort, surrounded by drier, hotter land. This temperature difference is the first step in creating wind. As warm air from outside the forest moves in, it meets the cool, moist air above the canopy, setting the air in motion. The forest isn't just a shady place. It's an active air conditioner, moderating its own climate. It's constantly working to keep itself, and everything within it, comfortable. The canopy is a dynamic interface between earth and sky, where life moderates the weather. Here, the forest's influence reaches up to the clouds, shaping local weather patterns. This cool, damp air layer is the foundation for the forest's self-made weather. It's a delicate balance, maintained by millions of leaves working together. It's the first link in a chain reaction that leads to the breezes we feel. The forest's gentle winds are born from this constant exchange of moisture and temperature. The forest's climate engineering starts here, with every leaf. Each one plays a vital role in creating the cool, living air that makes forests so unique and essential. With its pocket of cool, dense air, the forest becomes a natural stage for a fascinating interplay of temperature and movement. The forest sets the stage for movement, where every leaf and branch participates in a quiet, ongoing performance. Nature seeks balance: cool air over the shaded forest, warm air over the sunlit open land. This contrast is the engine that drives the air to move. The cool, heavy air wants to spread out, flowing from the forest toward the warmer, lighter air of the open field, as if drawn by an invisible hand. It's like pouring cold water on a surface. It spreads, filling gaps and seeking the lowest places, just as cool air does. This movement is the birth of a gentle breeze, a soft wind that drifts through the trees, driven by the forest's own temperature difference. As cool air flows out, warm air rises and circulates back, creating a convection current that keeps the air in constant motion. This cycle is a miniature version of global weather systems, orchestrated by the living forest, echoing the patterns that shape our planet's climate. Without trees and their constant transpiration, there'd be no temperature difference, no wind, and the land would remain eerily still and lifeless. The forest conducts this atmospheric symphony, using sunlight as its baton to move air and create a living, breathing environment. It's a masterful display of how life engineers its own environment, shaping the air, the weather, and the world around it. The gentle winds we feel are the forest's own creation, a subtle reminder of the powerful, invisible dance happening all around us. The result of this dance is the forest breeze, a soft, persistent movement of air. On a hot day, stand at the forest's edge and feel the cool current wash over you. This breeze is proof the forest is breathing, a direct result of its climate engineering. It moderates temperatures, protects crops, and keeps the forest interior fresh. Inside, the breeze prevents stagnation, distributes humidity, and supports countless organisms. It's the forest's ventilation system, maintaining a healthy ecosystem. Next time you feel that cool draft, remember, it's the work of a million leaves. The gentle breeze is the forest's breath, a sign of life and balance. Nature's subtle power is at work, shaping perfect conditions for life. The forest-made wind is more than a cooling mechanism. It's vital for the forest's future. Many trees produce lightweight seeds designed for flight, like maple spinners or willow tufts. The gentle breeze carries these seeds away from the parent tree, spreading them across the landscape. This dispersal prevents overcrowding and gives seeds a better chance to thrive. After fire or storm, wind-blown seeds are the first to recolonize open ground. The forest uses its own breath to sow the seeds of its future. This partnership between trees and wind is nature's ingenuity at work. The breeze carries not just coolness, but the promise of new life. Without it, the forest's ability to expand and heal would be limited. The wind is the lifeblood of the forest's renewal. The wind also serves as a crucial highway for pollen. Many trees, like pines and oaks, rely on wind pollination, releasing vast amounts of lightweight pollen. The forest's gentle air currents mix and distribute pollen, increasing the chances of cross-pollination. This ensures genetic diversity and resilience in the forest. The self-generated breeze is a reliable partner, guiding pollen to its destination. Without these local winds, wind-pollinated trees would struggle to reproduce. The forest's air circulation is a beautiful, self-perpetuating system. The breeze is a messenger of life, carrying the forest's future from tree to tree. The forest's gentle winds shape life far beyond the trees. Insects use the breeze as a superhighway, traveling farther than they could alone. Birds and butterflies ride updrafts, conserving energy as they hunt or migrate. The wind carries scents, helping predators find prey and prey avoid danger. It stirs the air, preventing stagnation and drying damp areas, reducing harmful molds. This constant movement creates a healthy, resilient environment. Nearly every creature, from insects to predators, is touched by the forest's breath. The moving air weaves a dynamic, interconnected world. When we add up these effects, cooling, air movement, seed and pollen dispersal, it's clear. Forests create their own weather. This microclimate is cooler, more humid, and more stable than surrounding lands. Vast forests like the Amazon even influence weather on a continental scale, sending flying rivers of moisture across regions. The forest's breath helps bring rain, sustaining agriculture and ecosystems far beyond its borders. Local winds regulate the water cycle, conserving moisture and encouraging rainfall. The forest nurtures the very conditions it needs to survive. A remarkable feedback loop. Mature forests are resilient, actively fighting drought and heat. They engineer a climate perfectly suited for life. Understanding this power is crucial as we face climate change. Forests are not just victims, they're powerful allies in stabilizing our planet. The gentle wind born from the forest is a testament to life's interconnectedness. It starts with a single leaf and multiplies across millions of trees, shaping the world. This breeze is the forest's breath, a sign of vitality and resilience. Forest-made winds are couriers for seeds and pollen, highways for insects, and lifelines for birds. They stir the air, prevent stagnation, and keep the ecosystem vibrant. Every aspect of forest life is touched by this movement of air. Protecting forests means preserving these natural engines of stability and diversity. Next time you walk in a forest, feel the breeze. It's the life force of the forest at work. The quiet, powerful result of a living world that sustains itself with elegance. The trees are not just inhabitants, they are architects of our planet, deserving our respect and protection.